Hi, Stitchy Friends. My name is Sarah. You'll notice I'm alone today. Jen is out of town. We had some scheduling conflicts, so I'm here by myself, but I wanted to come on here and do the unboxing for our Black Needle Society box. We got the 80s box in the mail recently, and I wanted to hurry up and get on here and show everybody what came in this awesome box. Got my little Miss Cross Stitch shirt on that I got from Chantel's 141. I thought it was kind of fitting. I did look up the Mr. Men series, and those books came out in 1971. And then the Little Miss series came out in 1981. And I remember the Mr. Men and the Little Miss, I think there was a show back in the 1980s. So I was like, I think that'll work. So here I am. I've got the Black Needle Society box. Full disclosure, I've already opened it. I could not wait. I had to see what was in it. So, but I can still show you guys what's in it. So I'm an 80s child myself. I was a little kid in the 80s. My older sisters were teenagers in the 80s. So it was kind of like I got exposed to both eras of the 80s. I got to experience what it was like to be a kid in the 80s, but also kind of tag along and see what my sisters were up to in the 80s and see what kind of music they were listening to, and wish I could go see the movies they were allowed to go see. Yeah. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to kind of pull things out of here in random order. First I wanted to pull this out. So this is the Back to the 80s box, and this little pamphlet here has all the good info inside, so I wanted to have that handy. All right, so the first thing that I found in the box was the DIY tie-dye kit. I mean, come on, nothing more 80s than tie-dye, right? Probably 70s too. So I've got a tie-dye kit, and inside comes with 3 bottles of dye. So you get the pink, yellow, and blue. You got the rubber bands inside, gloves, of course, and then the instruction booklet. And what's a tie-dye kit without something to dye? So they sent some 32 count linen for tie-dyeing. Time to dye white. So that could be a fun project. All right, the next thing that I'm going to pull out is the Scrunchie. Talk about 80s. This is from Fable Bands. I want to pull this thing out and take a look at what it says. The Stranger Things Scrunchie by Fable Bands. This is actually the same fabric from the romper that 11 wore in season 3. So how cool is that? Very fun. I haven't worn a scrunchie in years, probably since the 90s. Here's another fun thing from the box. They always come with a needle minder, and so this time the needle minder is from Rebel Stitcher Designs, Colleen. She has a shop. She also has a Flosstube. She is a cross-stitch designer. She does it all, and of course she designs really cool needle minders. So this one is a Game Boy. It says Game Over. Very cool. She just had a retreat recently that my friend Allison went to, and it looks like it was awesome. All right, each box also comes with specialty floss, and in this box we get floss from Color and Cotton, and these colors do not get more 80s. I remember in the 80s, the cool thing, or cool in my mind anyways, was wearing spandex, like the biker shorts, and always had like the stripes down the side, and you had to have the neon colors. Nothing cooler than the neon colors. And these have really fun names. We've got Hairband, Totally 80s, and Cowabunga. Those are so fun. Awesome. Okay, next we've got a Rubik's Cube scissor fob. That's fun. I think I'll just leave it as is. I'm afraid if I start rotating it and turning, I'll never get it back to this. I've never been able to do a Rubik's Cube. I remember in the 80s, my older sister Kelly had a Rubik's Cube, and instead of like trying to get it, you know, where all the sides, all the colors are solid on each side, she was a cheater. She took hers apart and then put it back together. I think at first she was trying to take the stickers off, but that wasn't working. So she like literally took it apart and then put it back together. Seems like a lot of effort, but whatever. To each their own, right? All right, then we've got some washi tape with the Converse high tops on it. Very cool. This is from Pipsticks, which is a really cool company. I had bought a, they sell stickers too. I had bought a sticker subscription for my younger daughter, Maggie, for a few months, and it was just so fun every month to see what stickers came in the mail. So apparently they make washi tape too. So that is cool. Very good for journaling. All right, next we have these little, oh, what are they? Let me look. These are the Zipper Pull Duo, 80s Zipper Pull Duo. So we've got this one. It's got the Golden Girls on it. It says, thank you for being a friend. And then Video Killed the Radio Star, which is awesome. I was just watching Jeopardy the other day, and apparently this song was the first music video on MTV. Random fact there. And these are artwork by Abby Malaga Art. The Golden Girls, it's funny because my older daughter, Kendall, came to me the other day, or I was talking to her, and she was like, have you ever watched the Golden Girls? I'm like, yeah, like everybody watched the Golden Girls back in the 80s. She was like, yeah, my boyfriend was like, hey, have you ever watched the Golden Girls? And she was like, no, I don't want to watch a show about old people. And so he got her to watch a few episodes, and now she's hooked. So I might have to throw this in her stocking. My girls are Stitchers too, so I can always share my love of Stitchy goodness with them. Okay, every box comes with a pattern as well. And this one is fun. It's from Silver Creek Samplers called Memory Error. Love that 80s sweater there. It says, can recall most 1980s lyrics, but still can't remember the reason I came in this room. True story. I think the music from the 80s is probably the best part about the 80s. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. And then finally in the box, we get a Mixtape Project Bag. Check that out. How fun is that? Don't You Forget About Me. Oh, what movie is that from? Oh, let's see. Oh, The Breakfast Club. Yes. I'm just looking at the thing here. It says Mixtape Project Bag, artwork by Doodle by Meg. The song Don't You by Simple Minds was released in 1985, along with one of the most iconic movies of the decade, The Breakfast Club. How cool is that? I made many a mixtape in my day. Anybody in my age range, you know that there was no Spotify, there were no streaming services for music. You had to listen to the radio and then be ready to hit record as soon as you hear the first notes of your favorite song. And I did that many, many times. So this brings back memories for sure. And I love all the fun 80s motifs, the rainbows, the smiley face, stars, and flowers. Very cool. Very cute. And I like this size too. It's a nice size. So that's the box. That's the 80s box right there, guys. What do you think? What was your favorite item? Looking at these things, I would have to say my favorite item, I always love the floss. I always love the floss. It's fun to think about what you can use it for. And I'm really excited to add these really fun colors to my stash. So I think that's my favorite. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed seeing the box. Just a reminder, Jen and I are Black Needle Society reps, and you can use our code FRIENDS5, the number 5, and you can get 5% off of your purchase from the Black Needle Society vault. Now, they put any overstocked items in their vault on the 1st of every month. So coming up December 1st, they will put the overstocked items from this box. And so if there's anything you saw here that you just have to have, make sure you head on over to the Black Needle Society vault on December 1st. Yeah, sorry, I lost my train of thought. So yeah, go check out the vault. Also, they have stuff in the vault, you know, from past boxes, and sometimes they even put a whole box. So if you're like, I have to have that whole box, go over and grab it from the vault. Use our code. You'll get 5% off of your purchase. So everybody loves a discount, right? All right, just putting everything back in my box here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. A little sneak peek here. The January Retreat in a Box theme is going to be Saturday morning stitching. I got to show you I don't want to show you the whole thing here, but check that out. That brings back some memories from the 80s too. Saturday mornings watching cartoons. There was no Netflix or Hulu. If you wanted to catch the good cartoons, you had to be awake and watching TV on Saturday morning. So that brings back a lot of nostalgia for sure. Okay, guys, I hope you're having a fantastic weekend or week or whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you soon.